Hello and welcome back. So it's actually been a while since my last session, so I just need to remind myself what we did, and I guess recap what's happened so far. Uh, yeah, I think in the last session, so probably the last hour or so, we uh, we have been wandering around the city of Akatla. Um, I think, yeah, we discovered that Animan's sister had been murdered by an unknown perpetrator, although Animan's father had a good idea who the suspect might be. We didn't have enough evidence to go upon, and so unfortunately it appears that, yeah, despite our investigations, there's not much we can do about the murder unless we sort of uh, take the law into our own hands and just attack the suspect without concrete evidence. So Jin has persuaded Animan not to do that, and he's sort of and Jin has done this for two reasons. Firstly, Animan wishes to be a knight of the Order of Sacred Heart or something, Order of the Radiant Heart, I believe. Um, and he's aware that seeking vengeance is against the tenets of the order. And the second reason is a bit more selfish in that Jin really does not want to um, bring enter into any sort of conflict with the authorities here in Akatla. Um, so, and undoubtedly, taking the law into her own hands might cause some problems with the authorities. I think that's. Oh yeah, and yeah, we've been wandering around a bit. I think in the last session, if I chop up the videos properly, we actually explored the inn next door and encountered what looked like another adventuring band who attacked with little provocation. Thankfully, we were able to deal with that without too much problems. And then we went off to hunt. The other thing we did was we went off to hunt down this Baldur called Thala for Togarius of the Cowed Wizards. Obviously, Jin's hoping to gain favor with the Cowed Wizards so that they might be persuaded to release Imoen. And failing that, he's also made contact with the Renal Blood Scout, the leader of the Shadow Thieves. So he's really hedging his bets. He's trying to, if possible, get on good terms with all the main power groups of the Empire of Arms. So the Council of Six, essentially the official government, the Cowed Wizards, those who enforce the law and the especially magical regulation in the Empire, and the Shadow Thieves, who seem to be a powerful force in the sort of underworld of the, at least in the city of Athkatla anyway. But ideally, Jim would rather not have to deal with the Shadow Thieves, because as I said, he is somebody who's inclined towards law and order, so he would prefer to do things through legal means, if possible. But of course, if the Cowed Wizards prove obstructive to justice, then Jim might just be forced to call upon the aid of the Shadow Thieves, who he suspects Galen might be referring to when it comes to the offer he made quite a long time ago now. So that's sort of
It shall be.
a bit of context as to what we're doing now, and having found Valgar's home in the Docks district, it became clear that Valgar had already fled the city, and is likely to be somewhere in a cabin in the Umar Hills. So Jin is seeking to sort of kill two birds with one stone here, because he was essentially forced by Mince to accept another quest to defend a village in the Umar Hills against unknown monsters. So that's where we're heading off. It's actually almost midnight. Oh god, what happened? Okay, Hare Shan is fighting with some Shadow Thieves. Well then, this looks like the party's walked straight into oh yes, this is actually, I suppose, a fourth power group, which she has not come across as much. It's only seen hints of their suppose, activities in that catalog. So he's aware that the Shadow Thieves are currently at war against another newer guild, and this Harashan appears to be a member of that guild. Yeah, everyone back up. And every time it appears that this new guild seems to be at least have stronger members than the others, than the Shadow Thieves. So from evidence of what he's seen thus far, maybe the Shadow Thieves are losing this war.
What is my task?
So it makes Jin wonder just how much use Galen might actually be, if he is indeed a representative of the Shadow Thieves, which we think he is because
I punch.
he seems to be on good terms with Renal Bloodscalp. Okay, so in case we also get drawn into the fight here.
Nature's servant awaits.
We haven't actually summoned the Fire Elemental yet. I'm quite keen to see what it does. But I don't think we need to, for whatever that might come now. But this thing looks as if...
Let me have a taste. Come.
No, you're not to see this yet. You have not chosen your side. When the time comes, obey. Obey or you'll join the thieves in death. Such is the will of the mistress. Jin is wondering if this mistress is the same one being referred to in the dungeon of Irenicus. But then Jin thought she was already dead, which is why Irenicus was trying to clone her. Okay, so what are you talking about? Why were you fighting those people? Are you threatening me? I'm not full as easily. Okay, Jin asks what he's talking about, or she's talking about. Sure, things are not for you to know. Yet, when the time comes, you will know much, and if the mistress bids it, you may also live. Alright, well that does sound like a threat. But it looks like, whatever she was, she just left.
It is done.
On my honor, I will do my best.
Swords, not words! Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
That looks like Wizard's Eye. Oh, contingency. Wow, I was looking for that. I just realized I don't think, I can't remember if I memorized the spells yet. No, I think I said I was going to do that after we get an airy potion of genius somewhere. Okay, that's a good spell. It's a very good spell, judging by the times when it's been used against us. Just not hand to that. Okay, I think I picked up a scroll. A note, okay. Proclamation of warning to all guild members. The Shadow Council itself decrees that all chapters should be on their guard against upstart assassins guild usurping our membership. The lure of coin is naught but bait, and it is suspected that the end of those that are affected have been most bloody. No guild can rival the Shadow Thieves, so any that claim as such must have darker motives. You have been warned at the cost of treachery. Yeah, clearly something is going wrong for the Shadow Thieves. Jin almost feels as if that warning is in fact a sign of weakness. They're concerned with probably large numbers of defections.
What do you require?
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, before we set
Yes.
off, I think Jim will
Very
collect his familiar.
What is my task? Done.
Yeah. Okay.
On my own.
Let's save, because we're leaving Athkatla in the middle of the night, and
As you ask.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get ambushed on the way. So here we go, we're going to the Umar Hills. Completely new territory for Jin, and of course me as well.
You have been threatened by enemies and must defend yourself.
Yeah, what did I say? Okay. Bandit. 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 I thought she'd be a mage. Maybe she is. Bandit mage. Okay. Hopefully not too difficult. I'm guessing this is a cleric caster. These are probably warrior rogue types.
I await your need. I am willing.
I shall go forth at your command.
I believe Chant is a quick cast, if I remember correctly. Chant, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, casting time 1 round.
Point
Alright,
the sword, and I shall strike.
I'll help however I can.
because she has a robe of Vecna, she'll be able to cast everything pretty quickly. She'll go for the bless.
What do you require?
And Jin can probably
Yes?
use a magic missile to try and disrupt the caster, assuming that she is a caster.
Minsk and Boo stand ready. Jump on my
You can
sword
get
while you
straight
can,
in.
evil. I won't be as gentle.
And Jahira can
I
try
go.
and disrupt this guy. Hopefully this will be enough. Yeah, obviously this bandit is indeed a caster. And so is he. Oh wait, that's my guy. Spell effects. Not sure what that means. Oh, they cast strength of 1.
What is my task?
No. I could finish very quickly.
What can I do?
She cast Bless it. Yes, she has.
I hear you well enough.
No,
I
waiting
am
for your
ready.
chance, my friend.
I am ready, I
Okay.
I can
This is supposed to fight in
Great
combat.
hamster, live by the sword.
On my
Live a good. Feel the backhand of
I stand amongst the
justice.
righteous.
What do you require?
Armor, shot, stand back. For justice. I am skilled, fleet of foot and all that.
Yes? It shall be. What is my task?
Okay. That was helpful.
Do they
That's
say
too much
about
difficulty.
daylight that leaves oil and water?
This is normal code. And scrolls. Oracle. That's a new one. Never heard of it. Stinking bandits. Thought we'd seen the last of them once we left the Sword Coast.
On my... Consider it